Hey, how is it going? So I have something really interesting here for this video. So ever since this leak of the new Mustang has hit all of our news feeds, I've been really interested in finding out exactly what's going on here. Of course, we've had the first leak of looks like an actual car somewhere someone got a picture of. And, I made a video about that, not being a particular big fan of the restyled front end, and going over some of the other news about the new Mustang. Just after pretty much everyone made that video, including myself, someone posted this new picture, this render of what's supposed to be, I guess, a higher performing Mustang, a Mustang GT, a Mustang something. It just looks a lot more aggressive in the front end with this new refreshed front end for the S650. And ever since then, I've been trying to really wrap my head around what this really is. Is this an actual Ford render? Is this going to be a real Ford car? Well, a lot of people have been looking into it and trying to figure out, I guess, themselves. And I don't know if anyone's really come to any clear determination of what it is. It's still all speculation. But I think it's my turn to have some fun and poke at this just a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why I think this new render is actually the picture of our next 6.8 liter powered Ford Mustang. So I know the claims are a bit bold there for me, and you're probably like, how do you know that's what it's going to be? I don't know, but this is something I've just kind of been thinking about. And I just kind of want to see if I have a little fun with this and see where this goes. So, I've been studying that picture of that render, and I've just been studying it and studying it and studying it. And the one thing I keep focusing on is that little badge on the side. That little badge, it doesn't say 5.0, it doesn't say GT. Some people say it looks like it says 2.3. And, all kinds of stuff. But how could it be a 2.3? Why would they put a 2.3 badge on something that everyone's saying is a GT or a higher performing model or something? Not to say that couldn't be the case, because obviously there's high performance versions of the 2.3. I have one. But that just doesn't make sense in the context of this picture, this render. So unfortunately, it looks like a picture of someone's on someone's phone. It's just such a horrible thing. But from what I can see, it almost looks like it says maybe a 4 and a 3, but that doesn't make sense because there's no 4.3 anything in a Ford. So, and there's likely not going to be any 4.3 V8 or 4.3 V6, or that doesn't make sense either. Just doesn't look like anything. But I've been studying it and studying it and studying it, and almost part of me thinks, the way you look at it, if you squint your eyes, if you just look at it at different angles, you look at it, you adjust the photo, the brightness and contrast, and it shapes it a little bit differently, and just it turns into something a little bit different. I've been playing around with this. And why I think this actually is a 6.8 liter Mustang is because I think the badge says 6.8. Let me show you. So at a surface level, it's hard to really tell. Even if you zoomed in, it's just there's not enough information in the picture, like enough pixels to clearly make out what is going on here. But if you just look at it very closely, it almost looks like it's a 6 right here, right? And maybe this the way the light was hit it, and the next number would be an 8. Now this would line up perfectly with what we know is to expect to come with the Mustang. The fact that we'll be adopting the Windsor Pushrod, 6.8 liter V8. So this isn't really off the wall. Now it seems like if this is indeed says 6.8, that the lettering, the way it is not anything really typical of Ford's badge designs. So to kind of do my best to replicate what I think this looks like, I went and found a badge of a, aftermarket badge you can find for the 6.8 liter V10 that you can put on your trucks or whatever. Here's that picture. And I've kind of taken this image and I copied it and refined it down to just this black piece that says 6.8. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how do you see that over on that picture? Here comes the magic. So, watch this. As these two images line up, the picture becomes very clear. Now that looks very close to almost what it could be. Now let me toggle on and off. So this is with it. I'm gonna toggle the badge off, back on, off, back on. See what I'm saying? It looks almost like it covers the exact lines that's underneath of it, that's on the actual picture of the render there. I just find that interesting. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is, but I just really think that, you know, from my perspective, from what I've seen and how I've been looking at it, that says 6.8. Maybe not in that exact font, maybe, you know, in some different type of, you know, the styling, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And if I'm not right, well, then so be it. But I don't think anyone's really said anything about that as of now, and this is practically the only thing that's out there potentially saying that this render was actually a picture of a 6.8 liter Mustang. Now, if that is a 6.8 liter Mustang, what is it? Is it a GT? Is it a Mach 1? It very well could be a Mach 1, a new Mach 1, because it has that like hood scoop up front. You know, a lot of people are saying, you know, you got a Boss 429, but that would not be using a 6.8 liter V8. That would be using, you know, 7 liter V8. Now, unless there is a 7 liter version of this car, of that engine making its way to this car, then that's one thing. Like I said, the first number there almost could be a 4, but the next one definitely looks like a 3 or 8 or something. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if it's a 6.8 liter Mustang. All I know is that that's my thoughts and I'm having fun with it. So there's that. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think this 6.8 liter Mustang? Do you think I'm completely out of line with what I just showed you here? Let me know. Leave a comment. Let's talk about it. There's a lot to talk about. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but for now, that is what it is. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with everyone you know if you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, keep a lookout for next true car enthusiast video.